All right, and for our third simulation, we're going to simulate turbulent flow. We're just going to duplicate our previous study. We label it as turbulent. The geometry and the mesh are going to be the same as laminar. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our setup. Again, double check all of our general settings and then go over here. We're going to change this to that setting right there. Go over to material, select air. Here we're going to change our viscosity to 0.00001. Keep our density at 1, like last time. Double check again, make sure our fluid is still set at air, and it is. That's all good. I'm going to move over to boundary conditions. Our velocity inlet. I'm going to change that to 10 meters per second and apply. Go over to our reference values. Make sure we compute from the velocity inlet. Double check all of our settings. Those all look good. They're all updated. And then we can go to methods. All looks well there. So we can get ready to initialize. First, we're going to double check that. Make sure it's at 25 still and initialize. And then run our calculations. All right. Our calculations are complete. I'm going to go over to the XY plot and compute our pressure coefficient again, the surface of the wall. Yeah, that's what we want to see. And just like the last two times, we're going to write this to file. So we can input it into our Excel chart. And we'll do another chart here. It's going to be our velocity this time. Again, from the wall. We have no variation, which is correct. Again, write to file. We can do report definitions and do a force report with drag. Zoom the wall. And compute. And there's our drag coefficient right there. We can open the files we just saved in our notepad and again copy and paste everything. This is going to be our pressure coefficient for our turbulent flow. Go over to our charts, same series, and we're going to add another series. And add our x values. And add our y values. And hit OK. Now we have all three of our flow simulations overlay on top of each other. And they're all looking pretty good. We can do the same thing with our velocity. Copy and paste. And then put this data into our chart. And as you can see from just the data, there's going to be no velocity variation in the turbulence. And that's what we want to see. And there we have all three situations all in one graph. Refresh, and then we can go to the results. Yeah, we already have everything mostly set up here. Here we have our velocity contour. We compute from symmetry 2. So we'll check all of that. And here we have our pressure contour. And then we can click on this and check out our streamline contour as well. That's going to be it for the third case of turbulent flow.